Welcome to the Mosh Posh. This is season 1, episode 1. I'm glad that you can join me. This is an episode that I'm going to call Tech Any Day. Because why does tech have to be relegated to Tuesdays? Nice ring, but you know. Anyway, Tech Any Day. This will be a review. This is my first. I had just gotten a package in the mail a few days ago and sort of been messing around with it a little bit. It's an electric skateboard. I know there are tons of electric skateboard reviews out there, and I'm going to add to it. So with this particular E-Skateboard, this is going to be a review of the Raptor 2. I've been waiting for this board for quite some time, so let's get right to it with the unboxing. I'm gonna test here. This is the box here. Let's open this over here, get this open, and voila. This is the board, skate tool, charger, the Nano X, cords for charging the Nano X, and the box, which it all comes in, which is really nice. I always like these little boxes for storage. Here it is, the Raptor 2. The grip tape is very coarse. No doubt that you won't have any problem slipping off of this, although you still might come off of it because the thing has so much power. We'll see. Now, I already did an unboxing already, so I made some modifications, as you'll see in a moment. These are the R-Spec Ghost wheels. Pretty nice, pretty nice. These back ones are super thick. Let's turn this over so you can get a better look. So these back ones are super thick. You have the precision trucks with the heat sinks. Not sure what those are for. We'll see. And as you can see, I made some little alterations here on the back. I had to put a light here for nighttime rides. So I took a bicycle light with a bracket and just made a new hole into it. Safety, definitely. I ride a lot at night, especially when I come home from work, so I need people to see me. Also, if you have just a regular, shred lights, the front ones go on without any problems. The deck looks pretty thick. Looks like about a 9-ply by quick looking at it. Definitely love these handles for carrying a 25-pound board. So that's definitely going to come in handy. And yeah, so let's get this off the table and let's head out for a little ride. Alright, we're back. Let's get right into it. The pros of this board, the speed is awesome. I was only able to get it up to about 26 before I chickened out. It is really fast. Another thing with the speed is you have no problems getting up hills. Something that I notice with some of the other boards that I have, when you have a strong headwind, it just really, like with the other boards, I feel that resistance from the wind. And with this, it's just like you're cutting through like a aerodynamic. You just go through it. You don't feel that pushback from the wind. Another thing, the motors are really quiet. It's almost like I'm not even riding anything. Like I wasn't expecting the motors to be that quiet. The wheels are really smooth also. There's some problem spots where I go riding where the pavement is like just really, you know, it's New York. So I hit some of those places and it's like almost like shock absorbers. So that's a really good sign. Having great wheels and going over really hard terrains, it just really handles really well. Carving is easy also, you know, depending on how you like your trucks. Me, I like mine a little bit tighter for more stability, but just loose enough to where I can kind of move around. Which brings me to the next thing, would be the weight. Now that's really up for debate. It's a 25-pound board, but it's solid. This is a solid machine under your feet, and I think the weight definitely helps with just keeping things really stable, especially when you're getting up to 25 and yet to be seen 30 miles an hour for me. Definitely want to have that kind of stability under my feet. Braking is great. It reminds me of the Evolve. It's smooth. The only thing though, if you brake too much, it doesn't skip. It skids basically. So you got to find that sweet spot where you slow down to a nice stop. Now for the cons. I'm a little disappointed in the battery. The projected was supposed to be for 25 miles. Granted, if you're reserved with, you know, riding, you might get 25 out of it. I was going to work just riding how I usually ride. It was 84% battery decreased. So that's not really good. That only leaves me with a 20-something% battery left, which is definitely not going to get you that 25 miles if me just riding regular how I ride my other boards to work. Safety. When it comes to safety, this board has no lights. I had to install lights. It's kind of a thing now where a lot of the manufacturers are starting to implement lights on their boards for safety reasons, and I think this is needed just across the spectrum of boards. The other con would be the Nano X. I think it's a little small for my hand. I'm not used to having the thumbs to accelerate and brake. Maybe a little getting used to. It may not be too bad, but for people with larger hands, it'll feel a little strange. I feel like I'm gripping it tighter than I would normally grip. Another thing, I don't know if this is a con or if this is something that's built into the board. Now this is my first hub motor board, and I did find out what the deal is with the heat sink in the back are about. And those hub motors generate a lot of heat. I mean, the heat that's coming from those motors it's kind of insane. I mean, really hot to the touch. It's almost like a frying pan that's just come off the oven. I don't know if this is my board. I will be looking into this to see if this is something that's supposed to happen. Is there something that is my board overheating for whatever reason? I can feel the heat coming off from the actual tire itself, along with just the whole entire truck assembly system. It's just giving off heat. I will look into that and I'll get back to you on what that is, if that's a problem, what have you. I just think it's more of a kind of safety concern. If you go to grab the trucks from the back, you are going to get burnt and you're going to drop that thing really fast. All in all, I hope you enjoyed this review. I know I haven't done an official introduction. This was sort of the stop procrastinating, just get something out there and then just get things rolling. Hit the subscribe button, notifications. I'm not sure as how if this is going to be a daily vlog yet. I am definitely looking into ways of getting a decent flow of content out of this channel. I have tons of stuff that I want to do. Join me for the ride. Thank you for watching. Leave comments, hit the like button as always, and safe riding, and I'll see you on the next episode.